story because sort of like English, it tells a story. I think if you really, if you really listen, it's telling a story.
Thank you. Now for tonight's starting lineup. At 103 pounds for the Springfield Spartans, Richie Kasabian. Norristown, Raven Seaman.
Physician assistant is a great
At
alternative.
112 pounds for Springfield, Zach McGregor. Norristown, Tyree Gardner. At 119 pounds, Springfield's Rob Gallo. Norristown, Joe Rowland. At 125 pounds for Norristown, Doug Forlano or Charles McLean. For Springfield, a forfeit. At 130 pounds for Springfield, Matt Bell. For Norristown, Doug Forlano or Charles McLean. At 135 pounds for Springfield, Jake Bukowski. For Norristown, Ricky Santiago. At 140 pounds for the Spartans, Mike Honeywell. For the Eagles, Brandon Parker. At 145 pounds for Springfield, Adrian Witt. For Norristown, Stephen Parker. 152 pounds, Springfield, Drew Dearden. For Norristown, Joe Kent. 160 pounds for Springfield, Steve Carpenter. For Norristown, Joey Pierce. At 171 pounds for Springfield, Kyle Jackson. For the Eagles, Larry Gordon. At 189 pounds for Springfield, Eric Heller. For Norristown, Ryan Kratz. At 215 pounds for Springfield, Dylan Evans. For Norristown, Matt Brill. At 285 pounds for Norristown, Marcus Robbins. For Springfield, a forfeit. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we direct your attention to the center of the mat. I'd like to recognize Norristown wrestler Stephen Parker.
Stephen Parker for his 100th win. He recently achieved that over the Christmas holiday. 100 varsity victories. Congratulations, Stephen. Outstanding job.
Congratulations, Stephen. Tonight's match will start at 171. Captain, Steve, center of the mat.
Right.
As your announcer, Ron Nerv, mentioned, this is a match between Norristown Eagles and the Springfield Spartans. This is the American Conference of Suburban 1. At this point, Norristown brings a 6-2 record into this competition. They are 2-0 in the league. Over the past holiday break, we had a couple of wins versus our arch rival Methacton. We have coming up still some key matchups in our league competition. Wissahickon, Upper Dublin, Plymouth Whitemarsh, and Upper Moreland all consecutive Wednesdays in a row. It should make for good wrestling action, and it'll come right down to the wire for this league championship.
Now wrestling at 171.
Should also mention, over the holidays, Norristown competed in the Dallastown Invitational. Had champions Brandon Parker at 140, Stephen Parker at 145. Marcus Robbins was a champion at heavyweight, 285. Joey Pierce third. Ben Lowry was in the finals, got there by way of 3 falls. And Joe Kent and Tyree Gardner each placed fourth. Currently up to date are victory leaders. Joey Pierce at this point leading the team with 19 wins, along with Brandon Parker, also 19 wins. Stephen Parker, 18 wins. Marcus Robin, 18 wins. Joe Kent, 18 wins, and Tyree Gardner with 14 wins. And here we are at 171 pounds. As mentioned, this match starts here tonight at 171. Larry Gordon for Norristown, Kyle Jackson for Springfield. Already in the first period, Larry Gordon with a takedown and some back points. He's leading the match 4-0. Larry Gordon, just a freshman, competing in a weight really above his natural weight. Larry only weighs not much over 160, and he's done a nice job starting out as a freshman at 171. Not an easy weight to begin at. Larry Gordon still in control now. Stalemate has been called. Real quick, 2 points you score for a takedown, 2 points for a reversal. You get points for back points, and you turn your opponent to his back. Of course, the ultimate goal is to pin your opponent. That helps out most in the team score. 6 points awarded for a fall or a pin. Larry Gordon working on top here. Jackson holding on bottom. Gordon still in control almost. Now tried to turn him there for some more back points. Needs to get a little deeper on that combination. He's not going to, there he has the far shoulder. If he gets low and drives, he may get something here.
Yeah, and health benefits they give you.
Still 4-0, 5 seconds left in the first period. And that is it. First period, Gordon leading 4-0. Gordon defers, meaning he gives his opponent the choice. Gordon will have his choice in the last period. Jackson chooses bottom, chooses to go down, so Larry will be back on top. Of course, trying to turn his opponent over and score some points here.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's actually who I deal with.
Along with Larry, a number of freshmen, sophomores in this lineup.
That's another valuable tool, too, because you can't disregard anybody, even though the doctors are who I need to talk to.
Providing a good base for the years to come. We're pretty excited about what we have here. Now Larry close to getting a set of back points. Only one swipe. Must get 2 2-second count to score back points. Came close but did not get a second count. Now trying to lock up a bar arm. And again close. Can't turn his opponent over. And once again a bar arm, and it looks like one swipe. There's 2. So now Gordon will get back points. Just a question as to how many. He's got a 2 count. Now it looks like he has 5 and a fall. Larry Gordon with a fall. Gained 16 points, so Norristown now leads 6-0. 16 points for a pin. Next up at 189 pounds, Ryan Kratz, a senior.
Now wrestling at 189 pounds.
Ryan been out due to illness for a little bit here over the break. He's now back in the lineup. looking to get back on track. And he bear hugs his opponent for a takedown. Now has him on his back. And it is tight. Almost there. Ryan Kratz with plenty of time to work. Be surprised if he doesn't come up with a fall here. Trying to apply more pressure. Just 30 seconds gone in this first period, so there's a whole minute and a half left for Ryan to work for the fall. And there it is. 40 seconds in, Ryan Kratz fall. Another 16 points for Norristown. Next up we have Matt Grill and Dylan Evans at 215 pounds. Matt Grill, just a sophomore, competing at 215 pounds, giving up a lot of weight. He's really helping the team out, going up in weight to make room for other competitors. Matt doing a fine job, again, just a sophomore.
Now wrestling at 215 pounds for Springfield, Dylan Evans. For Norristown, Matt Grill.
Now, Matt Grill bear hugs his opponent, and he has a takedown. And he'll attempt to flatten his opponent out and work for back points. And there he goes with a bar. He's almost got it over. He's got to take one more big step. There he goes. And that should be it. Oh, close to back points. I don't know if he was awarded any. Now on top with the reverse half. And there's the fall. In just 31 seconds, another pin for Norristown. Makes the score 18-0. Now Marcus Robbins, our 285-pounder, will receive a forfeit. And, of course, gains 6 more. Forfeit gains you 16 points. So after Marcus's forfeit, it should be 24-0. And with that, Springfield will receive a forfeit as we do not have an entrant at 103 pounds. So Springfield receives a forfeit at 103. And then we're on to 112, where we have Tyree Gardner versus Zach McGregor. Current team score should be Norristown 24, Springfield 6.
Now wrestling at 112 pounds for the Cougars, Zach McGregor.
Tyree Gardner already showing much improvement over last year. Tyree as a freshman sort of took some lumps wrestling better competition, some older kids. This year he's back. He's already racked up 14 wins. Got a lot of high hopes for Tyree Gardner. He's really working hard. He worked all summer, and I think it will pay off. Tyree attempting a bear hug here. Oh, when he slips there, Springfield ends up on top. So 2-0 Springfield. Tyree now on the bottom. And he's up and out for an escape. That's 1 point. Somewhere along the way, Tyree lost his headgear, so they get that readjusted. Take a brief timeout. And it looks like they're ready to go again. 40 seconds gone in the first period. Each period 2 minutes long, unless we need overtime. And when that happens, I'll explain that. But for now, 3 2-minute periods. Tyree trying to work his tie in, work for a takedown.
Good way to go around it is around, like, to get in a side door.
Springfield shoots. Tyree's still having trouble with that headgear.
Yeah, and that's
Should mention Norristown. Head coach is Mark Harner.
That's how I got my first job. Even if
Assisted
I
by
knowing somebody.
Rara Lusain,
One word
Randy Hartman, and myself. I'm assistant coach Steve Snyder.
up in my life over and over again is to not burn any bridges. Just be nice to everybody you meet, even if like you're the dorkiest loser, whatever. You be nice.
And as always, our goal this year, we want to win a league championship. And as I mentioned, we have several big matches coming up in late January and February.
Thanks, Neil.
It's going to be right down the wire. We're back in the American Conference.
Thank you.
And there's a Well, Tyree trying for a headlock, and he's got it. He's got his opponent on his back, and he's getting back points. Tyree needs to tighten that up, and I think he's going to. Now the kid's wiggled free from that pinning combination, but Tyree comes away with 5 points before the period ends, and we'll go to the second period. Tyree Gardner 5, McGregor 2. Tyree's still working on his headgear. Should mention Marcus Robbins, although he didn't get to compete tonight, 18 victories and 12 of those by fall, and that leads the team. 12 pins in this early year already. Another half a season to go. And we're checking, referee's checking something at the head table, and should be ready to start here momentarily. Tyree Gardner working from the down position, comes to his feet, and it's, stopped, potentially dangerous. McGregor has Tyree's wrist tied up. Tyree is gaining wrist control. Now tied up in legs at this point. It's going to be a scramble, and anybody could come out on top. You never know. And I think called for potentially dangerous. Oh, injury time. In that scramble there, Springfield managed to come up hurt a little bit. Looks like he's favoring his knee. So breaking the action, second period. 1 minute and 24 seconds left. Coach Mark Hunter giving Tyree a little bit of advice for this during this timeout. Saw something that he wanted him to do. Probably telling him if he gets in the same situation, this is what you do. And it looks like they're ready to go again. Referee sets both wrestlers. And Tyree's up to his feet, and he has the escape. 1 point for an escape. Now leads 7-2. Minute 15 left in the second period. Now Tyree fighting for control. Trying to get his tie up. Tyree very good with the underhooks. Likes to work upper body throws. Likes to work in for control and shoot from there. Springfield takes a shot. Now Tyree has a front headlock series. See if he can do anything with it. Needs to stay square there and stretch his opponent out and try and score. And he's around for the spin behind. No, not quite. Now Springfield in on a shot. And he's got it. Now 7-4. Springfield's McGregor now narrowing the gap here. 23 seconds left in this second period. Tyree needs to try and get a point back here at least. I believe McGregor one of the better wrestlers on the Springfield team. And he's trying to cradle Tyree. Now Tyree gets that 2-period reversal right before the buzzer. So Tyree's going to bring it to 9-4. Going to the third period. Tyree Gardner 9, McGregor of Springfield 4. And Springfield chooses neutral. They'll be on their feet. So here Tyree needs to attack but not do anything risky. Doesn't want to get thrown to his back. Wants to make sure if he takes a shot, it's a good one. Really, it's on the Springfield wrestler to try and push the action. So expect him to do most of the work. Tyree could really use his front headlock here if he stretches his opponent out. Needs to get more pressure on his hip there. Tyree almost behind. There he is, spun behind for the takedown. Now leads 11-4. A little under a minute left. Tyree Gardner 11. Zach McGregor of Springfield 4. Now Tyree working across wrist. Tyree Gardner a little over 30 seconds to get some more done here. Now he's tilted his opponent. He's got him on his back. Got at least 2 points. Now it tightens it up and he's working for a fall. Tyree now with a reverse half, chest to chest. That is tough to get out of. 15 seconds. Coming right down the wire. Tyree Gardner working for a fall here, and there it is. 5 minutes and 50 seconds. 10 seconds left. Tyree Gardner has the pin. That will make the score 30-6. After going most of the match pretty close there, Tyree settles in and gets the fall. His 15th win of the year. Next up, we have freshman Joey Rowland at 119 versus Bob Galdo from Springfield. Joey Rowland, another promising freshman.
Now wrestling at 119 pounds for Springfield, Rob Galdo.
Joey kind of been in between the 112 and 119 pound weight class. Does a real nice job at practice, works really hard. And like a lot of his teammates, we're hoping for some good things in the future. 15 seconds gone in this first period. Both men still on their feet. No score. That's right. Both guys tied up. Both men work out of the collar tie. There's a shot by Rowland. Nothing yet. Oh, and Rowland given 2 points. 2 points for a takedown, but in danger of being reversed here. And it looks like the Springfield wrestler will have a reversal as the referee is awarding back points. So Rowland in a bit of trouble here. And he's pinned. Thing about this sport, you make a slight turn the wrong way and you pay for it. And unfortunately, that's what just happened to Joey Rowland. Looked to be in good shape, but now with that 6 points, it's Norristown 30, Springfield 12. So that was Rob Geldo of Springfield winning by fall over Joey Rowland of Norristown. Norristown will receive a forfeit at 125. That'll be Charles McLean. Charles to receive the forfeit at 125.